Like I'm gonna be honest, like I'm over the dinner stage. Like I don't want to go to dinner. I want to go to the mall because it's like,
Okay, well, if you want to go to the mall on the first date, I'm keeping it real. That's gonna give off escort. That's gonna give off prostitute. That's gonna give that off immediately.
I'm 26, but when I was younger, around 2021, I was on Tinder. Because when I was younger, I had this goal to find a sugar daddy. Like that's not an old creepy sugar daddy, but just like an older gentleman that would help me out financially. I kind of evolved a little bit more. Like I'm more like an entrepreneur. I'm actually working in private equity. I've been on my own for a while, but I feel like recently my dad passed. It's 3 years now. It's been hitting me that like that was my person, and I don't really have much of a support system. But it's like I haven't had support this whole time. You know what I mean? But for some reason, it's just hitting differently. I think I'm ready for a relationship where a guy's actually helping me grow. Dating in general. When do you feel like it's too soon to request something? Because I kind of feel like in our day and age, I don't really have time for the 4 to 5 month period of, oh, I want to get to know you first. And then, like,
what do you mean request? What do you mean request? Like ask for money?
Like not even ask for money, but like, I'm going to be honest, like I'm over the dinner stage. Like I don't want to go to dinner. I want to go to the mall because it's like,
Okay, well, if you want to go to the mall on the first date, I'm keeping it real. That's going to give off escort. That's going to give off, that's going to give that off immediately.
Yeah.
If I'm being very blunt with you, that's what that's going to get off. If you're on that type of time, sure.
It's just that guys, they be all on the first date. But that's kind of why I kind of feel like, okay, well, since you're rushing ahead, let's go ahead and rush this.
Let me say this for everybody watching. It's not materialistic. If you're meeting a stranger for the first time and the first thing you're asking out of your mouth is take me to Chanel, that means this is transactional, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying you can't get the goods. I'm not saying that. But if you're doing that when you meet them off the bat, hello, hi, my name is, take me to here, that means it's transactional. But let's call a thing a thing right now. Let's just call a thing a thing.
So what do you think is a good time period to wait? Like, not to necessarily ask, but where you think it's appropriate. It's not my intention. It's just that men be all on you on the first date.
What does all on you mean?
Like, okay. But men be trying to have sex on the first date. Like, they try to get you to come back to the house. They want kisses. They do a lot.
Well, that means we're staying on a date too long. And like someone said, you don't have boundaries.
Okay.
And we're drinking too much. We're having more than 2 drinks, more than 1 drink on the first date. And we're staying on a date too long. So that's giving him the impression that you're down.
Oh.
We're having more than 1 drink. If we're staying there too long, if we're getting too comfortable, then yes. He's going to think that, okay, she's down.
I think she does give pretty much good advice, you know what I mean, from what I've seen. And to make women see like how crazy you sound with a lot of the shit that you be saying. And in this case, hey, if that's the type of time you on, and I've said this before, and Ashley just happened to say it right here. If that's the type of time you on, let me know what's up. Because if you can ask for something, I can ask for something. And she say dudes be on you like that, which I know is certain type of dudes that be trying to just get straight to it on the first date. A lot of you guys trying to kiss women in the mouth on the first date and all that stuff like that. It's all depends. If that's the type of time you on, then expect a woman to ask you for something. It's transactional at the end of the day. Now, having a vibe is different. And you have women all in the comments saying, JR, you expect a woman to have 3 bodies or less, but yet still a lot of y'all want a woman to sleep with you on the first date. I'm not that type of dude. I'm just like, if it happens, it happens. I'm not gonna look at you different. Because like I said, a lot of times it's the dudes that the women ghost the dudes, and the dudes like, hey, what happened to you? Ain't like it used to be where a woman be like, are you gonna call me and stuff? No, it's the dudes. A dude's like, are you gonna call me? Why aren't you picking